Battlefield is absolutely insane, by the way. The fact that they can actually steal the full Battle Royale from Call of Duty, and they will be doing that very, very soon, but also just stealing their maps straight up as well. I think that's absolutely crazy that we're playing on Rust on Battlefield 6. I mean, it doesn't get any better, right? And I think this is so good for the replay value of this game. The fact that we could do things like this in the Portal mode. And Portal is just so fun, man. Like, I went straight to play Portal first before I wanted to play anything else. Obviously, I played the beta for the game, and the game was extremely fun by itself. So the base game of Battlefield 6 is really fun, but Portal is just crazy, man. Like, the fact you could do stuff like this, and the fact that it's actually designed pretty well. It does have its little bugs and glitches here and there, but this map is actually insane. And there's a couple more COD maps on this as well, which I want to show you just because it's really fun. And we will be making more Battlefield videos, of course, but this one I just felt like had to be in here, right? Because it just makes it... Whoops, I did not mean to do that. It is a little bit buggy, so as you can see here, a little bit buggy there. And obviously the map's not absolutely perfect because the movement does not match Call of Duty, right? And I am playing against AI bots, by the way, so once this server be full of actual players, will be absolutely insane. People are not playing Portal as much because of the progression. You don't get much progression through this. And the AI bots have stood still, but I just kind of want to really show you this map. And then we'll switch on over into some of the other maps as well, because it's just nuts that, like I said, this even exists. I got absolutely destroyed, man. One of my teammates want to help me. Because they're all bots, they kind of just stay on ground level instead of actually playing the map correctly. So, I mean, that's something I do want to point out. But like I said, this map is designed so well, man. And I think it's just so cool, like I said, that you could do stuff like this. You could even traverse that up there. I kind of want to get up there, show you that, and then we'll switch. So we're up here now, and we're at the top of the map. As you can see, we could climb all the way across this, which I think is pretty crazy. I don't think this, again, exists on the real Rust. I don't know if they just added this in. I kind of want to know now, to be honest. Got a good vantage point up here. SMGs are like one of the best long-range weapons in this game. It's actually crazy. I wonder if they've disabled parachutes on this map, because it's meant to be like 6v6, of course, but there's like way more bots than we need on this. Here's another COD map, and as you can see here, we've got shipment as well. Now, for some reason, they didn't spawn AI bots in this one, which is a bit annoying, because I really wanted to go around and show you this. But as you can see, the design of this is so cool, man. It's almost perfect with the way it works. As you can see, we've got the containers everywhere. We're out in the middle of the ocean, which is crazy. So you can see the New York in the background, Brooklyn Bridge and all that fun stuff. And we're literally floating in the middle of nowhere. And this looks absolutely insane. Like, look at how crazy this design is. It's almost perfect with the open containers as well that you can run through. And the kind of spawn points on either side. And this would be great for farming some XP and leveling up your weapons if it had actual players in it as well. But finding the servers are pretty annoying, and that's the only issue with this. But as you can see, man, this is another COD map that we've got added into Battlefield. Here's another COD map we all know and love. And as you can see, this map is Nuketown, man. And the design on this is pretty much perfect. Probably slightly bigger than the actual Nuketown map. I think it's a bit too big, potentially, with the way that this bus is. And we've got this right here as well. Obviously, this one does open up, which is the usual. But I think it is slightly bigger than what we actually get in COD, right? It does look slightly bigger to me, because that should be a lot closer to, like, maybe the car. So it is slightly a bit more open. But this is definitely Nuketown, right? Designed almost perfectly once again. Now, they need to iron out the bugs a little bit. And once they do that, this will obviously be extremely fun. But this is ridiculous, man. Like, look, this is inside. There's usually like a counter here or something like that you can hide behind, but I'm assuming they couldn't get that in. But the overall layout of this is basically perfect. The doorway is here as well. And we've got this section here too. And then let's see if we can climb up this side, right? They made it so we probably can climb up. Oh, climb? Yep, so we can climb up. We've got this ledge, and we've also got the beds that usually are here that we can hide behind, but this is not a bed, obviously. But yeah, man, this is just so fun. Now, like I said, this doesn't really do it too much justice because they've not finished it, which obviously you could see. But regardless, man, this is, again, perfectly designed almost. And they are actually fun maps, right? It works with the game. It works with Battlefield. It's not like it doesn't play fun. Oh, whoops. Wrong thing. Okay. Okay, never mind. Let's get inside, take cover. The only thing we don't have is the open parts of this truck. But I'm assuming they don't have the assets for that, right? Obviously, so that's the only thing. But like I said, man, this is almost perfectly done as well. Got a COD slide cancel in there. And last but not least, we have hijacked. So as you can see here, we're in the middle of the ocean. We've got a concrete yacht, which is of course what you need. I don't really know how much that's going to keep us alive to float with, but the bare bones of this map is here, right? The assets are not perfect. Obviously, it's not got all the bells and the whistles in terms of putting all the interior in correctly, but in general, the map layout is basically perfect. As you can see here, we've got the spawn points on each end as well. So we spawned on one side. We've got the enemy team spawning on the other side. Also, I do want to mention, like, when it comes to spawn points, I feel like they need to be able to kind of play around with that. I don't know how Portal actually works with that kind of thing, because I'm not even going to pretend to know how to actually work Portal to actually make stuff. But I'll definitely be playing things that are cool and made on it, right? And I wish there was a way to kind of allow the community to make stuff like this, and then Battlefield kind of goes in, tweaks it, or allows you to kind of add the finishing touches to make it work as smoothly as a regular map. I think that'd be so cool, right? And I know it kind of is, this kind of stuff is potentially copyrighted, right, by Call of Duty themselves, but I think it'd just be so cool, even if we were able to build our own brand new maps from scratch as well. So I just think overall this is so fun. There's so much we could do with Portal. Some of it might be illegal. We don't really know. But if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We'll be making more Battlefield content because Battlefield 6 is an amazing game. And thank you very much for watching.